Morning students, hope you all are well. So we are discussing the chapter that is absorption by roots. Today we will discuss some of the phenomenons: turgidity, flaccidity and plasmolysis. Okay, so here we are talking about the plant cell. So every plant cell or all plant cells, they are either direct or indirect contact with the fluids means either it is the water or it is the water mixed with minerals that present in the soil, and the root hairs, they are always in contact with the soil water, and these cells are means during this time there is the process that is osmosis, where the water continues to enter from the soil to the cell, means inside the root cell, epidermal root cell. So when a root cell or when a cell reaches a state where it further cannot accommodate any more water, okay, so that at that time it is fully distant and it is called turgid, and the phenomenon is known as what? Turgidity. So turgidity means when a cell cannot accommodate any more water, then it is called turgid and the phenomenon is called turgidity. And at the time the cell is in fully distant condition. So when a cell is turgid, the cell wall is stretched, right? When the cell is turgid condition, the cell wall is also stretched under the pressure from inside, and in turn it presses the cell contents towards the center of the cell. Okay, so for the pressure, it presses or it moves the cell contents to the center of the cell. The pressure of the cell means the pressure of the cell contents which is present inside the cell in the center on the cell wall is called Turgor pressure. So Turgor pressure means the pressure of the cell contents on the cell wall is called Turgor pressure. And the pressure extended by the cell wall on the cell content means the opposite. The pressure extended by the cell wall on the cell content, it is known as wall pressure. So one is Turgor pressure and another is cell wall, that is wall pressure. So during this phenomenon, if any time the cell wall is unable to maintain the Turgor pressure, it ruptures, okay, and the cell content burst out. So when the cell is in turgid condition, it is in balanced state. Why it is balanced state? Because no water is going inside or no water is leaving. Its Turgor means the Turgor pressure is also counterbalance the cell wall pressure, and it is in a balanced state because no further absorption of water is occurring in the cell. So as you can see, this is the diagram that showing the Turgor pressure and osmotic pressure together. So it is the plant cell, and inside this white portion all the cell contents are present, means the vacuolar sap and all this cell contents are present. So the cell wall is giving the pressure on the cell content, and the cell contents also giving the pressure on the cell wall, and another pressure is there, that is the osmotic pressure, because the water moves into the cell due to the osmotic concentration of the cell content. So all these pressures are counterbalancing each other, and it is in a and the plant cell is in a balanced condition. Okay, next is plasmolysis and flaccidity. So when a cell, means any kind of plant cell or the cell of an aquatic plant, if it is placed in fresh water, it remains in a fully distant condition, means it is in turgid condition. So its plasma membrane remain in close contact with the cell wall because it is in normal condition. The plasma membrane or the cell membrane is in close contact with the cell wall and presses against it like a rubber bladder of the football pushing against the leather casing. Means it is in the normal condition. But if we kept the plant cell in 5% salt solution for a few minutes, then what will happen? It will lose its distant appearance. In normal condition, the plant cell is in distant condition or in target condition, but if we put it in 5% salt solution, then what happen? It will lose its distant appearance, and the cytoplasm that present inside the cell, that will shrink, and the plasmamembrane will withdraw it from the cell wall. Okay, so the shrinkage of the cell wall is called plasmolysis, and the cell in this condition is called flaccid. Okay, flaccidity means it is the reverse of the turgidity. So you can see in this diagram, the figure A, it is showing that the cell is present in the normal water, okay, and the cell is in target condition. But when we are putting it into 5% salt solution, then what will happen? After few minutes, the protoplasm will shrink, and the plasma membrane will withdraw it from the cell wall, and the cell become shrink, as you can see here, and the cell become plasmolyzed. But if we again give the plasmolyzed cell, if we return it into the normal ordinary water, then after some time again it will be in its original condition. So you see, just see this diagram. This first figure, it is showing that the plant cell is in target condition, means it is in normal condition. But after that, the D, E, F, all these figures showing that after some immersion in a hypertonic solution, means a 5% salt solution, it's showing the different stages of the cell and the shrinkage of the protoplasm from the cell wall, and it is caused by the withdrawal of water from the vacuole and after immersing the cell in a hypertonic solution. Okay, so if we again return the cell in the normal water before it is dead, so its protoplasm again swell up because it absorbs the water again, and again it will back to its target condition, and the recovery or the removal of the plasmolysis is called deplasmolysis. Okay, so recovery or the removal of plasmolysis is called deplasmolysis. So now let's see what is this term. So turgidity is a state of a cell in which the cell wall is rigid and in stretched and in distant condition by an increase in the volume of the vacuole due to the absorption of water, and the cell is then said to be turgid, right? As here you can see the structure of vacuole, it is bigger in size because it absorbs all the water, and all the cell contents are present in the middle. That's why. Now is plasmolysis. So plasmolysis is the contraction of cytoplasm from the cell wall. Why? Due to the withdrawal of water when it is placed into a strong solution, that means in a hypertonic solution. That 5% salt solution, that is a hypertonic solution, so that there is a shrinkage of the protoplasm and the cell wall. And next one is flaccidity. So it is the condition in which the cell content is shrunken and the cell is no more in its tight or in target condition. Then the cell is said to be flaccid.